Time now for Coming In Hot with Brent Wallace, former Ottawa Senator Jason York, and Graeme Nichols.
Boys, good afternoon. Brent Wallace, Jason York, Graeme Nichols. Welcome to Coming In Hot, brought to you by Bet365. Nice to see both of you, more or less.
It's always a subtle dig at the end. You just wait for it. Guys, pleasure to see you. It's such a great feeling to see you again. And sorry.
Yeah. I missed the little Wally's on the road tune. That was catchy.
That's pretty good. Yeah, we're going to release it on a 33.
It's Wally's home, and he's giving out shampoos and mini soaps. Is that out tonight? I heard tonight at the CTC, Graeme. It's special. They've opened the doors early, so you can go because it's going to be. It's not great out, but I've heard a rumor. Is this true, Wally? Can you validate this? Will you be at the front door giving away soaps and shampoos to the first 100 people? 5,000?
No,
do you have that many soaps and shampoos?
Just arbitrarily gives them out to random people.
Listen, I'm a man of the people.
You arrive early. Brent Wallace will be there handing out mini soaps and shampoos. So come early.
They don't give. There's no more shampoo or conditioner or body wash. It's all stuck to the wall.
Hand creams. You can always get a miniature hand cream at your Fairfield Inn.
And a shower cap.
A pen, a shower cap, and there's a limited amount of sewing kits.
A couple notepads.
You can never have enough notepads. That's in fact my BEI read here. I keep screaming about.
Look at that.
Because when you're at your desk and you're on the phone and you reach for your closest thing to write your. So I had to go for I had an appointment. I had to write down the address, and I don't know. Wally Hood. We miss Wally Hood.
There you go.
You people are all wound up today.
People want free stuff, Wally.
Yeah,
they want
free stuff. They're like Wally. Wally wants free stuff. It gets him in the ring.
I got a free media meal on the road. That was exciting.
Did you see the tweet out from yesterday before we get into our stuff here? It's chit chat time right now.
No, I even responded to people. There's no time for chit chat today.
From the Prime game, I think it was from the Prime game. They showed a thing with I think it was at Timmy's house, and you could see the Coming In Hot mug in the background. It made national television, Wally.
Yes,
the mug did.
You made it, Wally. You made it.
No, Josh Norris and I made it.
These cups are made with love, Graeme. They're made with love from the hands of Josh Norris and Brent Wallace.
Okay, quickly. We have tickets to give away to tonight's game. I know the weather's not ideal. By the way, the doors have been opened at 4 p.m. to let everybody get in early, so drive safe. But we will give away a pair of tickets to tonight's game. Email cihsens@gmail.com. Just tell me what is the length of Tim Stutzler's point streak at the moment? How many games? That's all. Okay. And by the end of the show, we will give away the tickets so you can get on your way to the game. All right.
Nice. Where's the tickets? What section?
I'm not sure. I believe the 300 level. 306 maybe? Courtesy of the Ottawa Senators Foundation, which I appreciate greatly.
Yeah. Not a bad seat in the house. That's the nice thing about the rink here, fellas.
Great rink.
When it was made, you got great sight lines everywhere. Not a bad seat in the house.
By the way, did Climate Pledge Arena, as you guys know, in Seattle for the first time. It is the coldest rink I have ever been in.
You think so?
Is it like the barn in Pakenham?
They give away into the suites on the second level. They all have blankets in their seats. Everybody's wrapped up in a blanket.
Can't be worse than Pakenham. Pakenham's the worst I've ever been in.
Pakenham is cold,
but isn't the anyway? We're not going to Pakenham. Let's move off this.
Pakenham Arena.
What's wrong with Pakenham, Wally? What do you have against Pakenham?
It has nothing to do with the NHL. It's not an NHL arena.
Well, just trying to keep things topical.
It's a nostalgic, historic arena in the Ottawa area.
Nice old
it's
Valley
not
barn.
18,000 people. Just stop.
I wouldn't say though, Graeme. I wouldn't say it's the coldest arena in the area.
What's your top?
The
what's your
coldest arena in the Ottawa area, bar none. And people that know this, who had kids, when you need extra ice, you could always get a little bit extra ice here. It's not the biggest pad, but the Belltown Dome is the coldest arena in the winter.
What's the one by IKEA? Is it the Bob? Is that
Barbara
Bob?
and Scott, isn't it?
Barbara. Apparently, that's one of the coldest as well.
That's Barbara and Scott. No, the Belltown Dome is ridiculous.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
On to business.
Anyway,
Let's go on to business. We got a game tonight. Come on, Wally. Get this show on the ropes here.
On the road, where I've been, and I still feel it with the jet lag. So I come home yesterday, by the way. I'm all excited to get home. It's like 4. I'm going to have a little nap, wait for Lisa to make me dinner. And nobody's home, and Gertie has been sick. So I gotta clean up after Gertie while I don't get my nap.
I like it. Look at Wally. I get home, I sit at the table, knife and fork out, and wait for Lisa to make me dinner.
Where is my food?
Are you a modern day Archie Bunker?
Nobody knows who that is in the chat. No one.
I guarantee you there's people in the chat who know who Archie Bunker is.
What's the oh gosh. Ed what's the TV show?
I don't know. Married with Children?
Yeah, that's it. That's maybe you should have gone with Married with Children. More people might know.
People still know All in the Family, yeah.
No, they don't. And he was a bit offside. Okay.
Before it's time.
Set
Before
his
it's
ways.
time, they were saying stuff. Yeah.
Set his ways.
I'm not Archie Bunker.
You're gonna go with Ed O'Neill from
One Hand in His Pants.
Yeah.
What was the name of that show? Love and Marriage. That was the name of the song.
Married with Children.
Married with Children. Yeah.
Anyways,
you've hijacked the show. Graham and I were ready to get on for business, and you started a new story about coming home and your wife waiting on you to make you dinner.
Well, I just was trying to let people know a little bit more about me.
Okay. All right. Let's get on with the show. Come on.
I love Boomer Chat on CIH, says one person in the chat.
Nice.
Okay, so the Sens return home after a highly successful road trip when they were 4-0-1. But God damn it, they still can't gain any ground. Like this is getting out of hand.
But they kind of are, though, at the same time, though, right?
I know. But okay, so here's a stat, but you can leave that up, Jake. In the last half of the season, so the last 33 games, Ottawa, I just got to I got to grab this now. Last 33 games, Buffalo Sabres best team in the league. This is since December 15th. The Ottawa Senators, where did you go already? Have posted, I got to come back to it. I think they're the 8th best record in the National Hockey League, and they can't because every team above them is Detroit and Buffalo and I think Montreal and Boston. And it's just half a season. They just can't gain ground. I think they've gained 1 point on the Boston Bruins.
Yeah. So I don't think they're going to catch Boston now. Every time I watch Boston, they just find a way how to get a point, or they're tied with LA. They get it to overtime and okay, maybe they'll just get one and then they score. They just seem to keep winning. Boston. They're very well coached too. They've got a.
He should be considered for Coach of the Year, and he's not mentioned at all. Marco Sturm.
For absolutely. When you look at Boston's roster, Wally, who's their number one center?
Ooh,
is it Charlie Coyle?
Is Geeky playing center on the first line? I feel like it's Geeky playing center.
It's Geeky, and Marco Sturm does not get enough credit. And the job Chris Kelly, because his fingerprints are all over that team. And we all know, people in Ottawa know Chris Kelly, what a smart hockey guy he is. That team is extremely well coached. They got pretty good defense, like Charlie McAvoy is a star. But the key is they've got great goaltending. And they don't give you a lot. But I keep looking at Detroit, guys. And Ottawa's got another game against them. They've got 2 games in hand. So if they win their game tonight, they're going to be 4 back with 1 game in hand, and they play them. I think that's the math. I think there's 6 points back right now. Throw the standings back up there for a sec, Jake.
Yorkie's going to try some math.
Yeah. So look at the points right here. But that's and
just
honestly,
don't let it turn it into the Wingman podcast.
Yeah. When you watch Detroit too, like when you watch Detroit play, it's very rare, at least when I've seen them play, that they're dominating hockey games. They just kind of find a way to get a bounce. Something goes their way. And I just don't think, and Graham, you brought up the point, they're missing two of their top centers down the stretch here. And they've got some very tough teams. Like they got Tampa, they got Dallas. I think that's the team. If any of the teams are going to fall back, it's going to be Detroit. And I like the fact Ottawa gets to play them one more time. The only thing that concerns me, well, two things. Number one, John Gibson's a really good goaltender, and we've seen that firsthand when he plays against Ottawa. He's got the ability to steal games. The pace Ottawa's playing at right now, I just don't know how you keep that up.
But you could extend that to all the teams in front of them as well.
Every team's doing it.
Like Wally said, like they're all just winning at a ridiculously high pace. Like
you can't keep that up. You can't keep that up because you're going to have games where you totally dominate the team. And I can see it right now. Travis Green's sitting there. He's like, oh, we just couldn't. Their goaltender stood on their head. And he stole the game for them. That's going to happen. Or a call affects you, or this, or a puck over, or whatever happens. There's just, I know there's teams in front of them too, but I don't think Ottawa can withstand this pace they're playing at.
They just have to win every game that they lose down the stretch. They have to win 2 or 3.
Yeah,
that's the math. It's just you can't have a streak of losing 2 or 3 games in a row, because if that happens, they're done. But if you can mitigate that, they got a chance. They got a really good chance.
But the other, and I keep looking at this team that's right in front of them too. The team that's worrisome for me is the Columbus Blue Jackets. They have been on a heater, much like Ottawa, but they started a while ago when Rick Bowness took over the team. That's a really good hockey team that's not getting enough credit. Like if there was nobody to jump over, I still think they've got a legitimate chance, Ottawa. I just think a lot of things have to go right. A lot of things have to go right for them to get in.
I just think the tough part is like looking at the standings. Like if the Islanders fall out and Columbus passes the Islanders, like the Columbus is only 3 points back in New York and 3 points back in Pittsburgh. Like goaltending for the teams ahead of Ottawa, like the Islanders have Sorokin, who's arguably the Vezina candidate. Detroit's got Johnny Gibson, who's playing at a ridiculously high level this season. And then you got Swayman in Boston. Like those 3 guys alone can steal games and capture points. Columbus, and I think that's the frustrating part, is like, even if those teams play poorly, their goaltenders have a chance to steal them games. And I think like that's the concerning part for Ottawa. Because most of the games that Ottawa is winning, it's like they have to dominate the play to do it.
But they dominate the play regardless. They give up nothing.
And that's the encouraging part. And I think like
they just did this on the road at 4-0-1. Like they do everything extremely well in I'll call it a 200-foot game, because it's not always necessarily a defensive game.
When they sat back against Edmonton, look what happened, right? So it's like when they play structurally well, they've got a chance to win every game. So, I think like that is the encouraging part down the stretch. And I think that that's what you have to hang your hat on. I think like that is the reason for the glass half full optimism from an Ottawa perspective. Is like, if this team continues to play as well as they have structurally and defensively, like they've got a chance to win every game. And that's all you can ask for at this point.
Like, I might be as negative as the next guy. But
what a huge admission. What a huge admission.
Who's the next guy?
But I'm just saying, I believe that they will pull this out in the end.
Well, he just wants to take credit for going on that road trip that they went on a massive heater on.
Spicy Wally bump.
He wants to call it the Wally bump from going on the West. See what happens when I'm around. The team wins.
And it's just rolling. They're just rolling. So I did ask, so in Vancouver, by the way, to be off topic, Travis is hugging all the media people. And I'm like, what's going on? Him and Murph have this, Murphy from Sportsnet, sorry. They have this long extended hug, and Thomas Drance. And I'm like, where's mine? So today he walked in the media room.
So what did
I
you
just was like, hey, where's my hug? It's like, no.
What did you get in Vancouver? Anything? Just like a head tilt or nothing?
No, he just laughed and said, look, this is what happens when you're nice to me.
But I thought Vancouver's the reason why he hated everybody.
I know. That's why I'm like, what happened?
Greener's very misunderstood, by the way, because he's actually a really good guy. He's a really good guy. And away from the rink, it's a totally different Greener.
He was funny today, though, because he walked into the dressing room after practice, and he like interviews were taking a while. Everybody was talking to players, and then he just walks in. He's like, "What the hell is going on? Let's go. Let's get this going." He just wants to get his availability over and get out of there as fast as he possibly can. And yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
Truer words have never been spoken. Zoe in the chat. I know you guys doubted the Sens, but I never did. Wally, 2025.
Oh, but it's 26. It's 26.
We got to go back and get some clips from those losing
That's
streaks.
why Wally's back.
Oh,
It's amazing getting to town for a while, a little road trip, eh, Wally? What it does for you.
That Western air.
Breaks it up. Get out of the bad weather of Ottawa for a while. Actually come back. You brought the bad weather back with you.
It was cold in Vancouver for a day, which was
Beautiful here
unseasonable.
while you were gone.
And then I came home. It's really nice. There's no snow, and now we're into a storm.
Yeah. So anyways, that's just my.
Okay, sorry I took this sideways.
I still think a lot of things have to go right. Do I think they can get in? Absolutely, but a lot of things still have to go right. Like some teams have to lose in front of them. They need some things. And the thing that's worrisome too, when you watch games, like there's so many times in games when power plays are given out. Like I don't know if you guys watched that. The McKinnon 5-minute penalty last night, kicked out of the game for getting shoved into the goalie. There's crazy calls that sometimes you have no control over that can lead to another team winning. There's just a lot of intangibles and bounces and things. And my fear is for Ottawa, you can't control a lot of those things. So,
okay, let me back to my positivity. So in the last 12 games, which they're 9-1-2, Ottawa ranks first in shots against, first in goals against average, second in points percentage, fourth in save percentage, 11th in penalty kill, 8th in goals for, 9th in shots for, and 11th on the power play. I know we like to doubt them, but they've consistently been able to do this.
yeah, they've been good.
Mm-hmm.
They've been good. And
It's been encouraging.
And we haven't even, we didn't do a show yesterday. How good was James Reimer? Like, he wasn't the busiest, but made
that second period. I thought the second period he made some
key saves, and he was off a month, like a month of not playing in a game, coming in and playing the way he did, and that's just a huge positive thing to happen for the Senators. For now, I don't think they doubted him either. Like he's been pretty good, but it was nice to see him get the shutout and save the savables, as people like to say. Stop the stoppables and make a couple key saves. And it's just because they're going to need them, because they got some back-to-backs coming up, and Allmark's not going to be able to play every game. So to me, that was if they are going to get in, that was a huge statement for James Reimer to do that against.
Not only that, but it sets the stage for like a fresh Allmark against Montreal in an important divisional game, right? Like that, I think it's like, rather than put your strongest goaltender against a weaker opponent, they allowed Reimer to go, and you got the 2 points, and now you get a fresh Allmark. So like it worked out as well as it possibly could for the Senators.
The only bad news is James Reimer will only have one more scheduled start based on having a month off in between starts.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he might have earned another one. And
he's going to probably play this weekend. They got back-to-backs with Anaheim and San Jose.
The other thing too, like the last cautionary thing, I'll remind
you
guys of. It's not negative. It's just
he's the glass half full guy today. Now he's cracking on you for being negative. What is happening right now?
I'm just going to say I'm happy the team is playing meaningful games. But Jake Sanderson's not going to be in the lineup for a while.
So his arm was in a sling in Vancouver when he was watching the game, unfortunately. And I don't know enough about the shoulder, Yorkie, as you may. What's the joint called?
I'll guarantee you it's an AC joint.
The AC joint. I'm hearing it.
I guarantee you, because when you impact like that shoulder on shoulder gets pushed in, and listen, I haven't been told anything. It's just my speculation, but I would say that's a very good chance it's an AC joint. It depends. There's different grades of it when you do it. Yeah. So hopefully it's the less grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. Hopefully it's the less severe of the 3, and then could be a couple of weeks. It all depends. And the thing now with NHL teams, they have, Ottawa's got great therapists. We know them all. Mm-hmm. They're very good at their jobs, but every NHL team, like, you're getting hands on you right away. You're getting, game ready machine on you. You're getting stim machines. You're getting hyperbaric chambers. Whatever it takes. Like it speeds up the average recovery. It's doubled compared to the average Joe. It's just.
But there are grades. There are levels. Correct.
Yes, there are. So it all depends on the severity with the shoulder. And say like sometimes it's all dependent on that, and maybe it is just a few weeks and he's back in the lineup.
We shouldn't speculate though. Darren Drecker's going to come after us.
Yeah. You can just tell when people, obviously when you come off holding your shoulder, you know it's a shoulder, but
yeah,
it's just the way I've been hit like that before, and that's what happens.
All right, we got to take it. So another 10 minutes, and I will announce the winner of the tickets to tonight's Montreal Sens game. Just email cihsens@gmail.com. cihsens@gmail.com. Also, let's take care of some business before we get to the actual Habs game. And perhaps there's a little bit of the Ottawa flu going around the Montreal Canadiens. This show brought to you by Tim Hortons, and it's roll up the rim to win time. You can play in the cup, which I'm now 2 and 5. Or you can go online and you can play using the Tim's app, which means more chances to win just for doing what you're already doing, getting Timmy's roll-up season only around for another 11 days. So don't wait until it's over to realize you forgot to play. For more information, check out timhortons.ca/rollup. Roll up to win only at Tim's.
The show is also fueled by Shoeless Joe's, burgers, wings, cold beer, and great prices. No fluff and daily deals to speak for themselves. Yeah. So today is Wednesday. So we got Big Burger Energy Wednesday, massive $10 burgers. Thursday, we got half price wine and $10 frappes. Caesar Sunday is $6 Caesars. If a Canadian team is on the screen like they will be tonight when the Senators take on the Canadiens, $9 buds all game long. Mondays, there's also fish and chips. Tuesdays, you also have Wings Tuesday, starting at just $10. Shoeless Joe's, daily deals, big flavor, good times on repeat. 2 great locations in Kentville and Orleans.
Get your scribble notes.
Oh, I can barely see it.
Do you want me to print you another one?
I've got phone numbers all over my ad read. If you're a homeowner thinking of a new driveway or getting your property ready for a spring project, BI can help. They supply quality aggregate and landscape materials at competitive prices, and they've got the equipment and expertise to handle everything from small residential jobs to full driveway work. Visit them at bonishexcavating.com or give them a call at 613-432-1120 to learn more. BI is helping to shape the Ottawa Valley, and please slow down in construction zones and freezing rain.
Yeah, don't forget, if you are just joining us, the doors are opening at 4 p.m. For tonight's game. So the Montreal Canadiens have a bit of an issue. Apparently, there's a flu bug going around, making Cole Caulfield a game-time decision. And also Jacob Fowler getting the start in goal, if I'm not mistaken.
Saw that. Yeah, called up.
So you're saying there's like, I thought they looked extremely good last night, but then again, I thought the Toronto Maple Leafs were horrendous.
Yeah, they're
like
bad.
they couldn't get out of their own end.
That's a recurring theme, right? Like Toronto's been so bad for the last like 2, 3, 4 weeks. Like they've been awful.
Yeah. But Montreal, I mean, they look really good. They can generate plays really well. They don't quit on pucks. I'm excited to see this game. I'm concerned about the first 10 minutes because, as you guys know, the first 10 minutes of a team playing in the second half of back-to-back usually have the jump. And Ottawa's coming off just getting home yesterday at around 5, a little bit of jet lag. They got to figure this out before they take to the ice tonight.
But last time Ottawa went out west and then came back and played Montreal in Montreal. Like they dominated from puck drop.
That was
they
an
were
8-game
so dialed.
trip.
Like they were dialed for that game, and I wouldn't expect anything different considering the circumstances on the table tonight. Like this is such a massive pivotal game, and talking to the guys in the room this morning after the morning skate, like they are fired up to play tonight. So it's going to be unbelievable to be at.
Yeah, well, if you're feeling bad this morning and you get off, it's a long trip from Vancouver. I'm getting to the rink this morning first thing, and I'm going hot, cold contrast. Hot tub, cold tub, hot tub, cold tub, and I'm feeling like $1 million after that. And then I'm going to do. What's the date today? March
11th.
It's March 11th. There's a handful of games left. There is zero chance these guys are coming out flat tonight. I guarantee it. There's too much on the line. The way this team's playing right now, I think you throw all that out the window of coming home. I think they're going to come out flying. Too much at stake. The margin, there's no margin for error. They have to be ready. Travis will have these guys ready to go.
I also think they're probably a little pissed off from the last time they played in Ottawa, right? Like they had that lead late in the third period and then blew it late. And I thought that was like one of the more embarrassing, massive tilts of the season. I think like they want to right that wrong a little bit.
Yeah. And Allmark, like I don't think we've mentioned it enough either. Allmark has been like, what's his record since he hasn't lost, I believe, since
9-0-3.
It's 9-0-3.
Am I right?
In regulation. So,
well, no.
Minus the 3.
Take that math.
Anyways, he's been really good. The point is he's been really good.
Hasn't lost in regulation.
In regulation, that's what I said. Hasn't lost.
There you go.
Hasn't lost in regulation in some time.
But
do you guys see like a key difference in his game? Like I know like we've talked about his goaltending coach from Sweden is here. He's watching every home game when he starts. Have you guys noticed anything different? Like, is he playing like more economical? Like, how would you describe his improvement in performance?
Bounce back ability. Like when he first started playing well again, there's a couple times early in the game where like, oh, should have maybe had that, but then he doesn't make the same mistake again later in the game. I just think his consistency has been much better. Obviously, the break was good for him. He looks good. The record's fantastic. I just think he's much more consistent. I'm not.
Can I poo-poo on this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Like here we go. You're supposed to be the positive guy, anyway, Wally.
I know. I can't let Yorkie just keep waxing poetic. His goals against is 247, and his save percentage is 897 in those last 13 games. 13.
897 is not terrible.
No, but it's the concern that is it just the team playing well enough in front of him where he doesn't give up, he doesn't face a lot or give up a lot. You know what I'm saying?
I thought he looked good against Seattle, but obviously they got the 4 goals, but they got the 2 late on the 5-minute power play.
5-on-3.
Right? So
he's making the biggest difference now, Wally, between when he wasn't playing up to what he should be playing to now, is he's making key saves at key times. And to me, that's the biggest thing for a goaltender. Like save percentage, goals against, it's when are you making those saves? Is it at a key moment when you need it? And that's what he's doing now. Because before, especially early on in the season, you'd let in a key moment a game where you just, oh man, you just can't give up that goal right now. And then things would just go south. That to me is the biggest difference. Key saves, key times, which he's making late in games. Mm-hmm. And honestly too, for goaltenders, guys, when you're not that busy, and people have heard this all the time, it's sometimes tougher. You'll have plays where you're watching the other goalie stand on his head, stand on it, make and save, because eventually you're going to have to make one. And that can sometimes mentally be a lot tougher than you're getting action because you're used to it, right? So listen, his record's great. Is the save percentage over 9? No, but it's key saves and key times, guys.
Don't you just want him to win at the end of the day?
He's winning and the team's winning. Leave it at that.
Well, there you go. Okay. He will make the start again this evening. Speaking of the blue line in front of him, in which Thomas Chabot is a key part, but I would like to discuss, because they've taken an awful lot of heat this year, Nick Jensen and Nick Matenpalo as the third pairing. I will ask your assessment first, Jason, because I know Graeme has spoken to both these individuals this morning.
Jensen's been really good the last little while.
Yeah.
I don't know what his stats are, but just watching him, seems like he's moving better in the last month or so. He's got more jump. He's winning races to pucks, and he's not as hesitant. I was a little concerned with him with playing 2 righties together, but they've been good. Matenpalo was good the other night too. But Jensen just seems like he's made a couple turnovers here and there, but I like, again, everyone's going to make a mistake. It's right. What do you do after that? And the way he's playing right now, he's not playing cautious. He's up in the play. He's making good passes. He's competing. He's been good. I like a lot of people were all over him early on in the season. And don't forget, he's not playing with Shabbat anymore either. So when you play with the team's best defenseman in the lineup right now, it's a little bit easier. Now he's playing with Matt and Paolo, and he's still playing very well. So hopefully it continues for him, and I think it will.
He expressed comfort. Like, I think like going back to when Shabbat got hurt against San Jose at the end of November. I think it was November. He talked about that comfort. Like, he played with Matt and Paolo at that time too, right? So having the opportunity to have that familiarity, he's built on that. But he's happy to play with Matt and Paolo. Like, he loves Matt and Paolo's range. He loves his size, his physicality, and his willingness to win battles down low in the defensive zone. And he knows he's playing some of his best hockey. I think there's like a confidence in Nick Jensen right now that we probably haven't seen throughout the most parts of the season. And now he's expected to be the puck carrier, the guy who can distribute the puck and move it. And I think he's excited at the responsibility that he's been tasked with here.
And don't forget, like, that surgery he had, the hip resurfacing, that's not like going in for a knee scope or like, that's a pretty invasive surgery. He came back earlier than his timeline suggested. It takes a while. And remember, we had him on the pod, Wally. He was talking about like they're cutting through muscle, they're going through things, and he said it's going to take me a while to find my new normal. Has he found it now? It looks like he has. And also, too, guys, I did find early on the season, and whenever he made a mistake, it always ended up in the back of his net. And some guys will make mistakes, and sometimes it won't cost the team or end up in a goal. It seemed to have was always turning into worst case scenario for him when he was making bad plays early on in the season. He's still going to make some mistakes, as are everybody, but he just looks, me watching him, it looks like he's got that little extra jump, Graham, in his they didn't really have first part of the season.
Like, how often would you guys watch him play? He's in the defensive zone, puck would get worked around, and all of a sudden he's lying on his stomach on the ice. He's trying to like break up lanes. Like, you don't see that anymore. Like, he's more, I don't know if he's more assertive or what's going on. But he's like, you don't see it anymore. It was like it was almost like watching like the Jacob Shaker and like Thomas Chabot pairing, like from like 3-4 years ago. And it's just, it's gone by the wayside. Like, he's playing, you can tell he's playing with way more confidence than he was earlier in the year.
Well, when things go badly for you and they kind of keep snowballing, and you kind of play with less assertiveness because you're like, oh crap, I don't want to make a mistake. I don't want a bad thing to happen. And when you play that way, it actually makes things worse. Like, I tell this all the time to young players and to guys I know, it's like, you have to play with a clear mind. And it's so difficult because you got to fight those negative demons. It just seems like his head's clear. He's just playing out there, playing to win instead of playing not to make mistakes. It's the old Craig Ramsey thing, Wally. If you play the game not to lose, usually bad things, just like what happened to Ottawa when they played Edmonton in that third period. They were playing okay, but you're sitting back. You can't play the game on your heels. You got to play it on your toes.
Shots were 8-4 with that pairing on the ice at 5-on-5. With Cleven and Spence, it was 8-8. It was 11-8. So in terms of just like insulating, like, you're never going to replace Jake Sanderson as an individual. Like, this kind of goes back to the old Moneyball discussion when all the scouts are in a room with Brad Pitt and they're discussing how to replace Jason Giambi, and it's like, you can't replace him. You got to replace him in the aggregate. You got to get contributions from everybody, right? And
I'm Brad Pitt, by the way. I'm Brad Pitt.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Oh,
I'll be Jonah Hill.
Speaking of Moneyball, Graham.
No, let him finish. Let him finish.
Finish.
It's all good. It's all good.
Speaking of,
you know how he's got confidence. He's got a pretty girlfriend. Do you remember that?
That's the best movie. I love it. The best part of that movie is when he's in the meeting with Jonah Hill. And he's looking at him, and he takes him out. What did you say to him? What did you say to him? By the way, have you guys heard Eric Tulsky, the GM for the Carolina Hurricanes, speak? Did you see him speak in his GM presser after trade deadline?
I didn't see the deadline. I've heard him speak before, but yeah, I missed the deadline one.
He should have been in the movie Moneyball. Every single thing. Like, he is the biggest analytics guy in the NHL by far.
Yes.
By far.
Yeah.
But because he's not a hockey guy.
Not by trade, no.
No, he's out of San
Look at his
Francisco.
team.
He's supposed to be running a high-tech company or software company out in the Bay Area.
Very super cerebral. Yeah, he's articulate as hell too. Like he's very smart guy. Very smart guy.
Talks with no emotion. Like he looks like when he talks, he looks like a stats savant. No emotion.
He's got the curly hair. He almost looks like the scientist with the curly hair fro.
Oh yeah. But the guy is obviously super smart. But it's the first time I ever heard him talk. I'm like, who is this guy? It's like some evil scientist talking and how did we get on Eric Tulsky anyhow, the GM?
I don't know, because you took this sideways.
Good. It's tangents. That's good. It's all important. It all tied together nicely. It's all good. but we went from Moneyball to Tulsky. But
that's how we got
against Vancouver. They replaced Jake Sanderson in the aggregate. Like Clevin and Spence played at a really high level. Yep. The third pairing played really well, and that's how you're going to get through the stretch. You're never going to replace Jake Sanderson. I thought the power play actually, like the one facet of the game, I thought they missed Sandy a little bit was on the power play, the first unit power play, just not having him at the top of the umbrella. But other than that, full marks to that defense, and especially Nick Manpalik, because like he hasn't played in a while. I know he played in the Olympics. He comes in, plays his offside. There's a lot of pressure on him to come in and perform at a high level. And help keeping things moving smoothly. And I thought he did that. And again, full marks to Clevin and Spence because I thought they were exceptional as well.
The one caveat to that game is it's at the end of a 5-game road trip against a team that doesn't play very structured. Like it's going to be a harder game to win. Plus, they're already thinking about getting on the plane and getting home.
Yeah, Vancouver's terrible.
Like that,
but they didn't give up anything though, right?
No,
like,
I know. But my point is that we're trying to expect Thomas Chabot and Artem Zub to just be Jake Sanderson and Artem Zub, and it's just not the case for a number of reasons. And I for some reason I see Thomas Chabot's taking a lot of heat, and I didn't think his game was that bad. And someone's like, "Well, he had 2 penalties." I'm like, "Okay,
he was good.
Like he was fine.
He was fine." But you know who really stood out in that Vancouver game for me? It's like they're on the ice and they're playing a different game than everybody else. It's almost
are you going to say Michael Amadio?
They're like a cat. It's just playing with a mouse. It's like just showing at the ball, taking it away.
Do you have the song?
Amadio is playing chess, and everybody's playing against him.
I guess she's like a daddy. Oh, Yorkie needs some more Amadio.
Unbelievable.
Brilliant.
I love this.
He was brilliant. He was brilliant in the Vancouver game. Absolutely brilliant. And you can see, like, you go back to about a year ago, Wally. Amadio was like 4th line. Sometimes he'd play 9, 10, 12 minutes. Now that this is a much better hockey team, that third line that's primarily usually, and poor Cousins has done a great job. I thought Nick Cousins was excellent against Vancouver. He's been such a nice fit. But Amadio and Pinto, they're playing a different game out there. They're so smart defensively. Pinto's now starting to get some offense going. But the amount of puck thievery that goes on the ice when Amadio's on is nuts, Wally. It's nuts.
I said in the press box, there goes Swiper the Fox.
No, it's every time. Like he's like behind stick lift puck gone.
Yeah. Yeah, I will agree with you. I thought he was very good. Okay, the winner of the tickets.
If I'm a defenseman though, like, am I not like knowing when he's on the ice that he's gonna like try and steal the puck? Like, wake up out there, guys.
I am kind of worried about his game right now though, because he's at 26 points.
Yeah.
And he has had 27 points in each of the last 3 seasons. And they can't afford him to slow down. They need him to keep going.
He's never played this much consistently with the Sens, though, Graeme. Since with
his ice time at 15:57, it's the highest it's ever been.
Yeah. Like last game, I think he was around 18. Travis Green's relying on him a lot more than he did in the past. And he's earned it. Like he's earned the ice time. And like I said, poor Coz has been a really nice fit on that line too. They'll be key tonight against Montreal. They'll be very key.
All right. Ticket winners, because I've been trying to do this for 5 minutes while you guys have been discussing Michael Amadio. Hang on. I just got to put
We
this
can go
into
on
this.
for another 5 minutes if you want.
No. We're good. Zoe Gilbert is the winner of today's tickets to the Montreal Canadiens Ottawa Senator game. Congrats. I will get
Congrats,
this to
Zoe.
you after the game.
After the game.
Sorry, after the show, which is a game to me. By the way, and the answer is 13 for Tim Stützle, who looking now tonight to tie his career high of 14 game point streak. He is.
Did you see? I don't want that.
What? Is that you? Oh.
Redraw.
Enters a contest that she doesn't want to win. I like it.
What?
I'm
Okay,
confused.
stand by. So are you serious? Give them to someone else. Okay. Yeah. Hang on. Why do you enter? Never mind. You're going to be banned for life.
Call an audible at the line, Wally. Switch the play.
Yeah, no, it's coming.
Joey
It's
doesn't
coming.
want
Jason Sharon. Jason Sharon.
You're going to the game.
Congrats, Jason.
You're good. Okay. I will get them to you after the show. Okay. Tim's point streak. 14 games. But I just think that he's looked, and we've said this before, really good, by the way. He's had, especially in that Edmonton game and then the Vancouver game, he's had highlight reel breakaways he just hasn't been able to finish.
He looks he looks sometimes like an NHL player that drops in to play on a guy's beer league team and just dominates. Like, I'm serious. Some of his shifts, you're like, holy shit, did he just like toe drag it and walk around that defenseman and go in? And
Yes.
somehow didn't score. He's doing things on the ice that not only other guys in the NHL can't do, other guys in the NHL wouldn't even think of trying, and they're working. Except sometimes he's not finishing because the goaltender makes a beautiful sprawling save. After Connor McDavid, Nathan McKinnon, I don't know if there's another forward in the NHL right now that can operate at high speeds and do the things that Tim Stützle does. I'm not saying he's the best player, but I'm just talking about operating at full speed.
Yes.
And doing things are like, wow. Like it's crazy the stuff he's doing out there. And I love his compete right now, fellas. I think I said this a few times last week. He's competing and he's dragging this team with him. Like, he is refusing to let this team lose. That's how good he's playing right now.
He kind of reminds me of like, I've said this before on the show, but he kind of reminds me like Matt Barzal a little bit in the sense like his edge works phenomenal, but he does it at a faster speed.
Yeah. Barzal's more like he's so smooth, eh? Barzal's smooth and he's like, Barzal, by the way, scored a beautiful OT winner last night for the Islanders. Yeah, but yeah, Stützle's like, it's that small space operational ability that he has where it's
unbelievable.
It's
so fun to watch.
He's a guy, I say this all the time, like there's a guy you'd pay money to see because he entertains you. Like, you watch him, and you can see too when people haven't seen him before, the Prime broadcast, he catches your eye every single time he's on the ice.
Jody Shelley referred to him as a superstar last night, which you don't hear too often from the out of town broadcasters. But it's
Jody does his homework though. Jody Shelley does his homework.
He's done about 5 games this year.
He knows what he's talking about.
But is he not a superstar? Is Tim Stützle not a superstar?
I think it depends, right? I think it depends. Like, are you talking about like, some people refer to like superstars as like generational talents, right?
No,
whereas like some people expand it to like 30.
Then there's only like 5
players.
games in the player. The 5 players in the league that are superstars. I don't know. I think is he not on? Okay, what's he on par with? Like,
which players? Players?
Is Leon Draisaitl in that group?
Leon Draisaitl's a superstar. Absolutely.
I 100% agree. I'm just curious of where Tim falls.
I think he's like, would you say like Nick Suzuki is a superstar? Because I put Timmy at a class above like Suzuki, like a tier above Suzuki. But like, would you consider Suzuki a superstar?
Not a superstar.
Pretty clutch, man. He's pretty clutch. He scores a lot of big goals. He played on Team Canada.
That makes him a star.
Super or superstar? What are we doing?
Or like I think Timmy's better than like Dylan Larkin. Like, I think Timmy's a better player than Dylan Larkin. But like, would you put Dylan Larkin in the superstar category?
Dylan Larkin.
You know what?
Okay, so let's start over. Let's start over here.
Okay,
so
hang on. Hold on.
Superstars are Connor McDavid, Nathan McKinnon, Makar. So those are your superstars. Those are superstars.
Draisaitl potentially.
What about Macklin Celebrini?
I would put Kucherov in that category.
100%.
Yeah. Okay. So
Maybe
we go to
even
the next-
Pasternak. I feel like Pasternak is very close.
No,
to
he's not. No, he's
See,
not.
Yorkie doesn't like, and I think
No, I know. I think he's unbelievable offensively.
Yes.
Superstar to me has to be able to dominate shifts and make everybody else around him better, and doesn't need another player to make him better. As much as I like Pasternak, I don't put him in that category, and he's really, really good.
All right.
So let's get back to it here. So superstars, Wally, or stars, but his nickname's Timmy Superstar. So what are we talking about here?
I would put Celebrini in that conversation as well.
Superstar?
Yeah. For what he's doing at his age, 100%.
I think you got to. I think to be a superstar, you have to do it consistently over more than one season.
But he's 19.
And it's not his fault. Do it. Look, you do it 2,
You're
3
saying
more
we
years.
We both just went really high there.
Like, listen. You don't get a star on the Hollywood Boulevard because you had one good movie. You got to have many good movies.
Well, some people don't even have any good movies that are on the Walk of Fame.
Consistently put out movies.
Macklin Celebrini
probably on that Walk of Fame.
Yeah, right. Macklin Celebrini is on the top line of Team Canada.
Yep.
At the Olympics, best on best.
Yeah, I love him. He's an unbelievable player.
Led the team in goals, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
love him.
And he's not a superstar.
He's getting there. He's getting there, Wally.
Wow, you're a hard grader.
Keep going. You can't just give the superstar thing right away. Like, you have to show that you can sustain that superstar ability over time.
I think it's like the Hall of Fame arguments for like some guys, right? Like, do you want a small haul or do you want a big haul? And it's just like I don't know. We struggle with the definition of what this is. And then you're like, well, this guy's a really good player. He's probably very close. And he's like, yeah, he's very, very good. But is he a superstar? I don't know.
So,
it's all very subjective.
So I'd say entertainment wise, Timmy Stutz is a superstar for me. Entertainment wise, like when I watch him, I am entertained.
Yeah.
I am thoroughly entertained.
Would you say Matthew Schaefer's in that book?
Not yet.
Ooh, yeah, not yet. But damn it, he is. I can't wait to see him in 5 years.
Yeah.
He's Oh, you're talking about entertaining superstar? Yeah, I put him there.
No, we're not.
God, I love these tangents. The best.
No,
it's so good.
No.
And you got him.
Who's the most boring superstar there is, Yorkie?
The most boring superstar? Well, Connor McDavid, probably. Like, and I understand it. Anytime he speaks, if he says the wrong word, someone's going to use it and put it against him. So
100%.
I totally get it, and I don't blame him. I don't blame most of the guys. He's smart. He just got enough pressure.
Would you say Austin Matthews is a boring superstar?
He's not a superstar.
Not anymore. No,
he's a star. He's a star.
Interesting. I love this.
Yeah, he's a star. He's a star player. Absolutely.
I'm just at the point where I'm throwing out names at Yorkie. I just want to hear his opinions.
Austin Matthews, I don't care. He's an elite goal scorer. He's a star player, but he's not a superstar.
Okay.
And that's not a nudge against anybody. It's not a nudge against anybody.
Maybe you know what? Sorry, Justin. Just like the Good Guy Club, which doesn't exist, Superstar Club is very restrictive. Wally, very hard to get into. Apparently, according to
we
Yorkie.
Started this ridiculous conversation.
Every time I ask a question, anyway, we're just moving on. We're moving on. God, and I need a drink right now. This show brought to you by Beyond the Pale Brewing. Great beer, great food, and great spots to hang out. That's Beyond the Pale with fresh seasonal craft beers, always on top of a menu that goes way beyond bar food. They've become one of Ottawa's go-to breweries. Check them out. City Center, 250 City Center, and then 21 George Street in the Byward Market. Perfect night out. Or catching the next big Ottawa game, especially at 250 City Center. Find them btpshop.ca. And quickly, just a note, we are they postponed Sunday's event. We're moving it to next month, so we'll keep you updated on a date. So no show this Sunday at Beyond the Pale. And of course, this show brought to you by Bet365. Whatever the moment's never ordinary at Bet365. Download the app, get on the action, use code NATION, must be 19 or older, Ontario only. Please play responsibly. So I'm back to picking parlays because we're back in Ontario. Here it is today. Drake Batherson to score a goal. I feel good about this. Tim Stützle gets a point. Thomas Chabot gets a point. Dylan Cousin and Drake Batherson, each with 2 shots on goal. And I'm going to take Stützle with 1 shot on goal. There it is. $10 will pay me $115.
Oh,
Not bad.
Cheapy Wally bet 10 pays 115.
Hey, this is for entertainment purposes only, which is why it's $10.
Yeah, I like it.
I don't see your money up on the board.
Shots, 1 shot. Yeah,
Those all feel like reasonable bets.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How do you come up with these bets anyhow?
It's usually at 7 a.m. and I haven't. It's 7:37 this morning. I did this bet. I was up at 4, which doesn't help when you a little bit jet lagged. I just picked things I thought would happen.
We should call this the Wally 737 special parlay. You make your bets every morning at 7:37.
Okay.
The 7:37 special brought to you by Wally, who gets up at 5 a.m. and thinks about it for 2 hours. You get up at 5 a.m., don't you?
Not on purpose. I'm a terrible sleeper. Not on purpose.
What do you get, like 5 hours a night?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
No wonder you're cranky. You can't survive on 5 hours.
I know.
He is, though. He is. This is the version. This is the version we get. We get survival Wally.
Like you drinking like 5 coffees a day?
3, 4.
3
That's
or
not bad.
4. Okay,
That's not bad.
not too bad. When do you?
But not. Hey,
5
when you're in a 15-ounce mug, they're a lot bigger.
Oh, that's like 2 in the mug. You're having 7 coffees a day. This thing easily holds 2 coffees.
So
Yeah.
I know we were talking about.
I do have
Timmy
one more
earlier.
question before we go. But anyway, yes, go ahead.
So I know we were talking about Timmy earlier and like just how well he's played of late, but I was like digging into the numbers of the Tkachuk Cousins Greg line, and of the 83 lines that have logged more than 160 minutes of ice time this season, I think like they're at like 168 or like 170. They're top 10 in like several important categories, like shots on goal, percentage of shots on goal. They're at 61.33%. They're like the 8th best in hockey. 65.27 shots on goal. They're first in the league. Percentage of goals for 70.45. They're 10th, and expected goals is over 65%, which is 3rd best in the league. Like, considering where Dylan Cousins has come from at last year's trade deadline to now, he's been here for about a year. The growth and play of him and that line has been incredible. And I think we should give them their due.
Let's give Rich Cuz his due. He's been good. He's been really good. Good chemistry with that line too. Like I think Brady takes some heat, but Brady, I don't know what his point total is right now, but I think in the last little while he's over a point a game.
Where are we in that bet for 31 goals, by the way? We got to be getting.
Well, he's
what's Brady?
17, 18.
Needs to get hot here the last little while for us to win that.
Two in his
at
last 2 games,
17.
though. 17. So we need 14 in the last 19 games.
And
I don't like the chances here.
We'll see. We'll see.
The other member of that line, Ridley Gregg, he was really good in the Vancouver game. That goal he scored, pulling it from his backhand to his forehand and waiting, was a high skill play. Like he's got, for a little gritty guy that pisses off the other team, he's got sneaky good hands. They're really good hands.
Yes,
in
but
tight.
My only thing is, and I know he's putting up points. That's Brady Tkachuk is not Brady Tkachuk that we see that used to drag this team into battle.
I think that when you don't have a chance to rest the thumb, like that's going to linger. And I can tell you, when you get hurt and there's no rest, this season has been very difficult for a lot of guys because there's 0 opportunities to rest your injuries. Usually you get Christmas. Okay, I get some time off. There was a short break. Then you get an all-star break. Okay, I can rest up here and heal. Or you get sometimes lapses in the schedule when you'll get 4 or 5 days off. Usually that window hasn't been there this year. He played in the Olympics. Yeah, for sure. He's absolutely not 100%. I would agree with you on that.
And the only problem, and normally we wouldn't say anything because Graeme just pointed out all the things that are right with this line.
Yeah,
you look at his numbers; he's a point per game player. He's just not the guy that we're used to seeing. That's why I say it. It's just the way.
Interestingly, his ice time's down by almost
They're deeper
It's
team.
a minute and 15 from last season. Like he's down. Well, he's at 17 minutes essentially, and 2 years ago he was playing 1909. So his ice time has certainly gone down this season.
The biggest, like, adding Lars Eller and having him in the lineup now that he's healthy.
Mm-hmm.
You remember the Senators teams from the past? You never had a real fourth line center. Adam Gaudette was your fourth line center on this team. Adam Gaudette.
And you couldn't Rourke Chartier in that list too.
Rourke Chartier, who I love, by the way, great guy, the old Rourke god. But Lars Eller is like, he's an NHL relied upon defensive forward who Travis Green can now say, because you can't play your fourth line and put him on for D zone faceoffs if you don't trust the center. Now you've got that, and you've got Zetterlund, who works hard, been good on the fourth line, and you brought in I always forget his name.
Fabian Zetterlund.
No, it's the
Warren Fogle.
Warren Fogle, who's a really good player. So that's gonna put everyone's ice time in a better position, especially with all these games you're playing in a short amount of time. So Brady's ice time is going to be down. And the third line too, guys. The third line eats up a lot of minutes. Matteo, Pinto. So that's partly why Brady's ice time is down. But that's how you win in this league with the type of team Ottawa has. The way Ottawa plays, Wally, you can't overuse guys. Except Stützle's probably the one guy that can handle it.
I agree with you. And again, I go back to he's just not engaged the way he usually is.
He can't fight.
What would you like to see more of? Just more physical, or what do you want to see?
A pain in the ass of creating havoc and getting up the ice quicker. Like there's nothing he's doing right now that's standing out to me.
I would disagree with that. I would say his ability in the corner, when he puts the puck, the other team can't get it from him. His ability to lag pucks down low and take other players, for example, when they get the puck down low, Brady's 230 pounds. Defensemen can't get the puck off him. So when he's able to hold it for that extra 2 seconds, there's very few guys in the league that can do it. So to me, that skill is still there. And because he does that, it allows Cousins to get some more time in the offensive zone. It allows Greg to do what he does. Brady buys his line mates time and space, and he's still driving the net, Wally. Like if you watch him, I think Prime showed some of the replays. He goes to the front of the net, and when he goes there, that also creates space. So those things get overlooked because they don't show up on the stat sheet. Like handling the puck down low, tiring out. Like the amount of times when you force a defenseman to battle you down low, that's taking a little bit out of the legs of the defenseman every single shift you're playing against, battling Brady in front of that. So sure, he's not fighting. Maybe he's not bringing the big hits all the time. He has the puck a lot though. And he has the puck a lot. And when he has it, it really tires out the other team. So I still think he's doing that as good as he's ever done it.
All right. Fair enough. I disagree, but fair enough. I understand your points.
It's very civil of you. Thank you, Wally. Thank you, kind sir.
Jake. I did have that.
Tea later. Should we go for tea later? You and I. We discuss the hockey game.
Quickly before we go, I keep forgetting I haven't had this in the show for a bit, but we have a new shipment of spicy Wally hot sauce.
It's time for spicy Wally.
So the number of people, Yorkie, that stopped me to say, "Where did you get this logo?"
I made it.
And I tell them they're like, "How did you come up with the hot sauce?" I'm like, "Do you have a sec to let me explain our show to you?" So anyway, there is more hot sauce. If you want to email me, it's cihsends@gmail.com. I do have, I got to double check. Probably have like 20 bottles right now that I have available. I sold some while I was away and I got to get them delivered. So cihsends@gmail.com if you want to order. $15 a bottle. We'll try to help you avoid these shipping costs if we can. So
I can't take all the credit for making up the name Spicy Wally because if my memory serves me correctly, we were doing a show a while ago and you had some spicy takes. And then I forget who tweeted in. Oh, he tweets all the time. I'll remember it later. But he tweeted in, he goes, He is salty Wally no more. He is spicy Wally. So then I ran with it. And then, I don't know, something happened. And I decided to make this logo, the magic of AI. And then Spicy Wally was born.
You could have just said you were in the basement drawing this up on your Etch-a-Sketch, but it is. Anyway,
you're way too jacked in the picture. Though.
It's the hair in the face. The hair in the face are on point, though.
The maracas, and I love those Italian loafers you got on in the picture.
Anyway.
You gotta come home one night. Come home one night. When's your anniversary with Lisa? When's your wedding anniversary?
Well, oddly, or not oddly, it was last week. It was on Wednesday when I was on the road. So I left. Hey, by the way, I left flowers before we went on the road.
Okay, you need to come home on a date night and come in to the bedroom dressed as Spicy Wally.
This is
with some maracas.
You know, this show should have ended a minute ago.
Well, a little Spanish guitarist behind him playing the song.
Or else when Lisa comes home, maybe in one night from work, leave like a trail of roses into the bedroom, and then you're on the bed with the shirt, the crushed silk shirt, and the maracas just.
Is that where I tear the scarf off and just throw it on the ground? You and my love. Oh, no, this.
You could have some hot wings in bed with your Spicy Wally sauce.
Okay.
Show. What's going on here?
So I had a question. You guys took too long. I'm going to ask it tomorrow when we do our show.
What's the question? Just do it.
No. It'll give us content for tomorrow. Because God knows, I'm waiting for someone to get back to me. Should be 9, or would you guys like to do 3 since we're just having this discussion right now?
It doesn't matter to me.
It's tomorrow, Thursday. 9's always good.
Okay. 9 a.m. tomorrow, unless I get a guest.
All right. See you tomorrow.
See you, everybody.
Thanks for tuning in to Coming In Hot. If you enjoyed the show, hit that like button and be sure to subscribe to never miss an episode.